transport of commodity will eventually lead to improving the competitiveness of the production of those commodities into further finished goods. So
we ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we are.
I can't hear.
You're not ready. Yeah, you're not ready.
I don't. Yeah.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See That.
And we like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smarty is
the new
gangsta.
Baby.
And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Crunk Coco, what's good? Hey. We also want you to know that the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independently produced program. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by hosts, guests, or callers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of Carefesta Radio, 99 Gems, its ownership, management, affiliates, sponsors, or partners. What's good, Q?
Nothing. I feel a little lost because I don't got my headset on, right? And so, I can't tell you, what my levels sound like or anything like that.
You sound good to me.
Okay, well, if you sound good to you, I'll trust what you say. All right. So, yeah.
I hear
but
that.
it's Monday.
It is.
We
It's
made it through the
Motivational Monday.
weekend. We made it through the weekend. There was a lot going on the weekend.
Yeah, the rain came and kind of messed with the lot that I had going on.
Because a lot of the stuff was outside. I went to a women's conference for PCOS.
Okay, PCOS. Don't know what that is.
I can't tell you. I can explain. I don't know.
Okay.
So
what
it's
the acronym itself is.
Right. But a lot of women have it. And it stops them. It helps.
So PCOS is not the organization.
No, actually, it is.
It's the thing.
The thing that you have.
Okay.
And a lot of women have it.
Okay, gotcha.
And it can.
Thank you. Tiffany said we both sound loud and clear.
Oh, okay, great. And it
appreciate it.
If you're having problems with conceiving,
okay,
a lot of women have this. If you have irregular periods,
okay,
this hard to lose weight. chin hair because your testosterone is too high.
Okay.
Sits on your ovaries. A lot of people end up when they get tested, and it's a list of things.
Yeah.
And so like learning,
PCOS,
right? And so people, you go, and even when you go to your doctor and get blood work done, they don't look for this unless you tell them you have some of these symptoms. And so like it was just about being an advocate of your body and knowing your body. And a lot of women find out later on in life that they have it,
right?
And anything like you can get on birth control pills, and this may like kickstart it.
So the birth control pills kickstart the PCOS.
It can.
Okay.
You know, there's
not
different,
always,
not
but
always, but can. And so like if you're having problems.
Thank you. Tiffany says polycystic ovarian syndrome.
There you go. So I went to a women's conference on Saturday.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Wow.
And it was a group of women. It was a really good, safe space that, you know, people can kind of tell their stories and the healing spot. So I did that this weekend.
Okay. That sounds kind of heavy. Wow.
You know what, you think it was, but it really wasn't, because like to be aware of what's going on with your body, now you know how to react.
That's true.
It's scary when you don't know and you're trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
But now you can put a name to it. Now you can figure out ways to, you know.
If you can name it, you can conquer it. That's what they say too. Right.
So let's see. I went and saw Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I went to the Food Wars.
Food truck. Okay. Was that Derby Lane?
Yep.
Okay.
Did that.
It looked like that was going to be amazing too. I saw that.
Yeah.
Sister Nayera, what's good? Yay. This is amazing. That is amazing. It's needed to know about these things and have support.
Right. And so back to that.
Knew that was a thing.
I never knew it was a thing either. Right.
Yeah.
And then I went, but to hear and CC Jones, Sierra Jones was the spearhead of this.
Okay.
And what she was saying is through her journey, when she was looking for people, nobody was here in the state. Like, you know, you go online, you find these support groups, and everybody she was finding was outside of here. And then to be able to pull these group of women together and let you know that like you have a community here, like we are here together.
Yes.
Was amazing.
That's awesome. The reason I said it sounds like heavy, because I went to the African American Health Forum a couple weeks back. And
good morning,
I real deal like got triggered at that thing. Like as they were talking, like I started having all these reactions and anxiety. When they were talking about, you know, just the different health conditions, and one of the brothers was saying how, you know, he felt fine, and then all of a sudden got this, you know, diagnosis, and it was just like, I won't say scared straight type stuff, but it was like kind of scared straight, because I was like, wow, man. Like,
life will put you in that.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, brother went from feeling good one day to like open heart surgery, you know, a couple days later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I thought about Chan. I don't think he would mind. He said it, but I remember Chan had something similar where he went in, you know, to a doctor's appointment feeling fine. And he was like, man, we got to get you out of here. And he ended up having like open heart surgery and started this whole journey. So I was like, man, God, dog.
Listen, life is crazy like that. Like you just never know.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you don't want to get diagnosed because you feel like you be fine.
Yep. I was fine until I went to the doctor.
Yeah, then it went down here from that.
That was my dentist experience. I had never been to the dentist. And after I went to the dentist for the first time, I started having all kind of problems with my teeth and in my grill. So yeah. But yeah, so no, that was good. This weekend we had the 360 Empowerment Pep Rally, Built to Win, hosted by Dominion Helping Hands Ministry, and we did it live. So it was a great presentation, great program. Shout out to Michael Poole, MP3, motivational speaker, good brother. Y'all can find him on Instagram. And lots of presentations, lots of great information, good food, good community. And so, yeah, it was an amazing event this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, so that was this weekend. And if you got anything that you did, anything that's coming up that you want us to know about,
Keyshawn Corner was this weekend.
Yes.
You know, that was a big one for Keisha and Keyshawn's Corner.
Yes.
This weekend you had the Chalk Festival.
Yep.
This weekend, and the rain kind of like threw stuff off, and then we had the big fire at USF.
Yeah.
That ruined Gil's prom and all the.
Oh, that's what the impact of, because I saw the fire.
Well, I mean, other than Gil's prom being canceled and then have to reschedule for the next day. So where
was the prom at?
It was over there in that area, and then the cookout was in that area as well. Yes. So I think it may have affected some of that.
Okay. Between the rain and the fire.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Because the fire, I saw it. It looked like it was around the hub. I forget what they call it. The innovation hub, the innovation district.
It was in the lab, like over there. Okay. And so, they
gotta think turn them burners off, man.
Yeah. But they said nothing toxic or anything came in.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about that. They had to fight that fire.
Okay.
Damage
though, right?
A lot of damage.
Yeah.
The people may have lost like their life research and things like that they've been doing.
Wow.
They don't know what they can recover from it the last time that I heard. And because of the fire, the Gil's prom was supposed to be somewhere close to that, so they had to cancel. So you know what? Big shout out to
you recover from canceling a prom. Boy, that's
because just think
that's a huge deal, right? And
just, the one day you pay for your makeup and your hair probably be all right.
Okay.
Your hair will probably be all right for one day.
Okay.
But your makeup probably is not.
Yes.
And so, you have all this stuff scheduled, and also all them kids got dressed and all this stuff. And then next thing you know.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. We didn't talk about this on Friday too, because we had Matthew Hale here, man. If y'all
y'all missed Friday.
If y'all missed Friday, woo-wee.
Yeah, boy.
Go back and check it out. Yeah, y'all really did. Matthew Hale, he is from WeGonnaLearnToday.com.
Mm-hmm.
And Black authors, highlights. He's just doing some amazing work. And so WeGonnaLearnToday.com, he was here. But one of the things that was on the list that I wanted to talk about, and we could probably talk about it a little bit and then come back after the break, was the gas plant redevelopment open house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so they did the open house. They had they had four of the presenters from the development groups.
Mm-hmm.
They came in and each one of them gave a presentation and then opened up for a Q&A around their presentations that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And so for those who may not be familiar, of course, the gas plant district is a historically Black community.
Mm-hmm.
People were displaced after promises were made for jobs and redevelopment and removal
Mm-hmm.
of blight, et cetera, et cetera. Lots of generational wealth was lost, and now here we are again having conversations about what to put there. How you feeling about like these community conversations around it? Did you get a chance to see the presentations and anything? And if so, was there anything that stood out to you in any of the presentations?
I haven't seen any of the new presentations.
Okay.
I always think the community conversations are good. I just want you to listen to the community. Like, I don't feel like at this point there's a rush for it.
Okay.
I think that we need to make sure that we put something there that's going to be beneficial to the community. And I do think that the citizens of St. Pete should be getting something from it.
Right.
And so when you look at that as a whole, that's just my hope for it. Like, we know that people come in, the rich get richer,
Mm-hmm.
the poor stay poor. And there's really no benefits when you look at it. And I really hope that we can change that narrative in here. We have a chance to rewrite history
Mm-hmm.
and do it right this time.
Yeah.
And I think we should really take that.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I'm saying, so one of the biggest development deals, so this was, I guess they call it the Bird Group. So the Bird Group put in a presentation. One of the quotes from their presentation was, "We've got the biggest and the best and the most money." They're talking about doing 3,600 units of housing, giving $275 million to the city, creating jobs, parks, culture, and everything else. And then you had the Foundation Vision Partners, which was another one. The Foundation Vision Partners, they said, don't trust developers, trust the process. And honestly, when I was listening to their presentation, it kind of resonated. It made sense the way that they presented it.
Okay.
Because one of the biggest things for me in their presentation was that the first thing that they said they wanted to do is like a master plan, like really plan it out, kind of grid it, and then the city would keep control of the land, so they're not looking to purchase the land.
I like that.
The city would own it. And also they said that they wouldn't just work with one single developer, because that's been one of the things that has been a hindrance to the whole process.
Okay.
Is where you get one developer, and if something go wrong with that developer,
then the whole project stops.
Project stops. The whole, you
know what I'm not really that interested in? More housing.
Okay.
Like I don't like. I'm not because look at all these empty places that we have. We have so much housing here. Yeah. And then we got vacancies everywhere. So like the housing, I'm going to tell you, like when you come to me, like more housing does not interest me whatsoever. Don't give me affordable housing. Don't give me $1 million house. Like that doesn't, when I think about it, like that doesn't do anything for me.
Just building more house. Like it's almost like what Chief Holloway says about crime. You can't arrest your way out of it. Yeah. And the city's trying to build their way out of this affordable housing.
No, you can't because you're building more housing, right? Okay. And we still got a lot of places empty. And some of them places empty. Like, I don't know how like somebody could go in there and negotiate some affordable housing for those units that's empty. Let's fill up what we got before we rebuild something else that possibly gonna be half empty in the darn way.
Put it in the chat. Let us know. Is housing still a priority for y'all? No, I hear that. I hear that loud and clear. Because that's an interesting angle, and I've been thinking about that too, right? We're doing the CRA. We did the 10-year check-in on the CRA report. And doing some engagement around that. Another thing that I did was I was at Food Truck Friday, which was amazing this past Friday. Shout out to Urban League and all of the work that they're doing. But we did a survey through policy partners, and housing is still a top priority for people. However, it's housing broadly, not necessarily the housing strategy.
Right.
And so hearing what you're saying is just kind of moving me back to that conversation we've been having when we talk about affordable for who, and if you're building affordable housing based upon the area median income, this might get like nerdy and technical.
No,
but if you're using area median income to determine the affordability, seeing that the area median income has increased, you might run the risk of excluding people.
Not run the risk. You are going to exclude people.
Yeah, or you're including people who don't really need the subsidy, at this point, because their income will support it.
Yeah.
And so I think the balance that we need is to begin to focus on jobs and like increasing income. Because the more money you make, the more you can afford.
The more you can afford. For me, I want to focus on the jobs.
Yeah.
Right. Some training so that you can get better
workforce development.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then also how to control this flooding. And I think half of this is us building up St. Pete, and these housing is a problem. And this is why our infrastructure is flooding like it never did before. We don't have nowhere for this rain to go. Like all the greenery, all this, we're coming in straight concrete.
Yeah.
And the concrete cannot soak up that water. Right? And so where does it go? It goes in our sewers, and then it floods our street. And now we keep on talking about more housing, and we have not figured out a way to control what we have right now.
Let's continue this conversation after the break.
Because we got a lot of comments, and I can't read not one of them.
We can talk about what the people say. Miss Teresa, Miko, thank y'all for the comments and engagement. Miss Eva, we appreciate that. We'll talk about that after the break. We'll do what the people say. We do have some headline news. We'll do Would You Rather. We haven't asked Qiana. And so we're going to step away for 6 minutes. We'll be back. So radio audience, you'll get some Democracy Now! Headline news. And Facebook, y'all tap in, tag a friend, and we'll be right back at 6 minutes after the hour.
Yep.
someday we'll touch the sky. You're an angel, look up, baby, wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high.
Foot chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just a rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together, under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams.
Peace in the streets, love to my brothers, love to my sisters. We all need each other. Children need their mothers and they need their dads. Taking a life that don't make you bad. The fact that you do that is so sad. Pocket watching, plotting on another man's cash. Pick up a book instead of picking up a gun. Increase your knowledge and that'll increase your funds. If everyone succeeds, then crime would decrease and people would live instead of resting in peace. Unity, that's what we need. Stand up and be a positive force in the community.
We are one, we must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams. We must stand together,
Must stand together.
all together as one.
As one people.
United we must
United
stand
we shall rise.
fighting for
And you fight for me
till our race is done.
till we see God.
United we must
United we will rise. Clap with me.
under
Clap.
God we
Clap.
are one.
Yes, sir.
We must
Clap.
fly to the
Clap.
sun.
GB on the track,
Every
man, and I
day,
mean this. It's from the
fight for
heart.
peace, not destroying
Back and
our
forth to
dreams.
prison, cause my position in the ghetto is wishing. My dreams was in my hand, man, status so distant. Violent crimes on my record, showing judges I'm reckless. Guess they think I'm rich and young, like Young and the Restless. Every time I see a young brother rich in peace, got to be the only time when I watch TV. Cause the struggling and suffering is all I see. Besides muscling and hustling that wall with heat, I point the finger at the devil, boy, for taking my peace. Cause the only way to live is to take to the streets. But they rate me as a villain for the killing and dealing. For what? My last resort to make me a living. I don't give a damn, tell them so what? I'm gonna survive even if they threaten me with life. The arms of poverty hung tight, making life a fight. But in the sky, we got to unite. Keep your head in the sky.
We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together, fighting for each other till our race is done. United we must stand together, under God we are one. We must fly to the sun every day, fight for peace, not destroying our dreams. We must stand together, all together as one. United we must stand together.
Face. Both Avila and Kashak Friedrich Merz as a totally ineffective leader who, quote, doesn't know what he's talking.
And guess what, y'all?
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're
We're back.
back.
We're back. We're back. We're back. And let
we-
me tell you, the man of the hour.
Okay. Too sweet to be sour.
Oh, yo, brother John.
That's me, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And
okay,
the woman
y'all.
of the day, I'm the man of the hour, but you the woman of the day.
Oh,
It's Q, baby.
hype me up.
Right?
me up.
Hey,
Hype me up.
hey,
So
go.
listen, y'all seen I didn't have headsets.
Okay. Yes. And was totally off balance.
Yeah, I really was.
Yeah.
The scale in me was not balanced, but
Yeah.
I was gonna make it work.
Yes.
But then,
Okay. Yeah.
yo, brother John,
Come on, man.
do what he do.
Okay. Just go into the bag.
Fly in there like Superman.
Who has this kind of stuff in their bag?
Yo, brother John.
I guess so. I guess so. We've been doing this 8 years, y'all.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
we-
stuff that you bring that you don't even know you got. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, that's how that happened. So welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
And this is Qiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, a.k.a. See That?
See that?
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
The new
gangsta.
baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
Now you know. And we also want you to know that the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independently produced program. And as such, the views, opinions, and statements expressed by the host, the guests, our callers, are our own and do not necessarily reflect the views, positions, or policies of Carafesta Radio, 99 Jams, our sponsors, affiliates, partners, or anyone else. It's just us, y'all.
It is. So congratulations to Charlie Funk, because it is Money Motivating Monday.
Oh, and Charlie Funk says my music is officially in a video game on Xbox Live. That's what we Great, celebrate. Congratulations, Charlie. Appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that, because it is. I'm motivated this Monday as well. So what motivates y'all? Let's talk about it. So before the break, we were talking about the gas plant redevelopment. There were 4 developers that presented, and each one of the presentations included a huge focus on housing. And we were asking if you attended, if you were participating, and we got some no's in the chat. No, I did not. Says Miko, I did not. She said, no, I did not see it, but I seen the community and how they are whitewashing our areas. Okay. And then also Miss Teresa says, I didn't attend, but the photos I saw showed very few black faces in the room. Sad commentary. Why do you think that is? Why do you think black people not showing up to these conversations?
I don't think, one, I don't think they're appealing to them. 2, I don't think they're really reaching out to the audience.
Okay.
Like I know, like these emails go out, and you know who sign up for this stuff.
Okay.
You know, and you know who don't sign up for these things. And I always say, like, when you want the people, you figure out ways to go get them.
Okay.
And so I think that is not done by accident.
You think that they really trying to not have black people in those spaces?
I think they're not gonna deny you, but they're not doing the extra step to get you in there.
Okay. What would be an extra step to get some more black people in there? What would be some recommendations that we can give for free? Free recommendation.
You know what? I would
put your community consultant hat on. If
I would definitely get some real organizers outside that's in the community.
Okay.
Like the hubs that you go, like your urban drinkeries.
Okay. Going where the people are.
You'll go where the people at.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on 16th Street. I would go to my Daves who have that. I would go to the Cash Mob they know what's going on. I would come to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
would
Be some things that I would really do, because I know that, like, honestly, and it feels so good when I'm out in the community and they was like, thank y'all for what y'all do, because they wouldn't know a lot of the stuff that goes on in the city if they didn't come here.
Yeah.
You know, because we go a list of everything and people hit us up. There's no other place that they find that they have all this information. So
Okay.
It's about being creativity and knowing your people.
Yeah, I hear that. And then Tiffany says she tuned in for only for a few minutes. I'd be interested to find out again why, just for a few minutes, and why you ain't stick around. Like, do you not think that is appealing to us? Is that something, when they're making these presentations? I'd like to hear more about that, Tiffany, because even so we got two things that's happening. Very few Black people are showing up, and then those who do tune in, we not staying for the full presentation. I wonder what's going on, y'all. What's happening?
And you think that you're not included. Like, there's so much.
Said here, yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. So you don't think that
people feel like their inputs are ignored.
And then you're not a part of the process. Like you may have a great idea, but because you don't meet the criteria, or you're not what they feel like is qualified for it. Like, it's 86 acres and there's so many businesses, and most of them may not even afford to be in the storefront there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, you're thinking, what's my motivation? I'm not making no money off of it. You're not listening to anything I have to say. We just went through this, and most of the people in the city said they did not want that deal, and they said, we're going to do it anyway.
Okay, now I appreciate that. Thank you, Tiffany. She says, I think I got sidetracked with something at home and didn't click back on. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's like, so I've been having some challenges with this too, right? Because we talking about, making sure that Black voices are in these spaces, having these conversations. And that's a part of what we were doing at Food Truck Friday, was just going out, talking to people about the CRA, the investments that have been made, and getting a sense from the people, like, do you think that these investments are benefiting the legacy residents? And we're actually going to present that. I'll be sharing the results of these surveys that we're doing in the weeks ahead. But then also just asking people about the changes that they're seeing, and then how they see themselves as a part of this. We were asking people, if you had to choose an area to invest in, what area would it be? And housing was another one of the big ones that came up, right? But again, housing that is not tied to a strategy, is just saying, look, it's a lot that, you gotta.
People want to be able to afford nice places more than anything,
true,
right? And people don't want to be staying with their parents. Don't want to be roommating with people. So housing still is a big thing, but not building more housing. Because we have so many empty buildings right now.
So how do you feel the buildings that you already have? Ms. Eva says that some people also feel like they have heard all of this before. And so it's like Groundhog Day, right? YouTube at Hard Rocker, Build Back Better.
Just not Americans.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Say more about that. But yeah, so it's just interesting that, like, what do we have to do to get our people to be engaged? And so does the fact that we're not at this community presentation mean that we're not really engaged in the process?
And we feel like we don't have no ownership in it.
But is that the case? Like, just because we're not at the meeting, does that mean we're not engaged? Like, do you have to be at the meeting in order to be engaged?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Because we have our own separate meetings and engagement, right? We do this, but
okay.
But you want to be counted.
Okay. Well, I'm putting this in the chat. I like to know from the chat. Do you have to be in the meetings to be engaged? Let us know, y'all. Like, if you're not at the meeting, does that mean that you're not engaged? So, like, you got, parents that don't go to school board meetings, or parents that don't go to, PTA meetings, or these SAC meetings, but they still engaged.
Some of them not.
Yeah, not all.
Not all, but it depends on, like, if you're not emailing your teachers for your students.
In the dojo and those types of things.
No, like, you're just not like, you're not using your other resources. And then there's a sector of people who's not showing up to the meetings that's not engaged whatsoever.
Okay.
And then there is a sector saying, like, okay, we're going to try to do our own thing and figure this out.
Okay. And host your own conversations and spaces. And then how does that information get to those who need it? Like that's another one of the gap.
Us. Like, you know what?
That's
It's
true.
really,
Yeah.
it's us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or somebody else taking it back. And I think we have,
Yeah, they listen.
they listen to us. And then we have a good thing that we do invite everybody out.
Yeah.
And like
Doors
I was always open. So I'll give a shout out to Shelly from on the mayor's team. Whenever she's invited, she won't say anything, but she will come and like gather the information.
Okay.
And so just knowing that somebody's interested in what we're saying is a great thing.
Right. And
Regardless if you know how like you want to be heard, but it might not change the outcome. But you want to feel like you're being heard or somebody really take what you say into consideration.
Right. Thank you, UB. UB says no, impact and engagement isn't only gauged by meeting attendance. Yeah, I mean, that's one of them things where it's like, okay, if you're not in the meeting or if you're not at the table, you on the menu, like all of those conversations that.
And that has some truth to it, but it has some truth to it.
Yeah. Like there are spaces where you need to be in order to be engaged, but then there's other ways that you can get the information and then make your decisions about what we're doing. But that's another, again, part of this collective work and collective responsibility, saying that we're going to do something together, not just as an individual, but together. That means there are spaces that are created for us to actually be together, and we should show up in those spaces. In my opinion.
We really should. I mean, we should.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Or have a representative.
Yeah. And then you got a few things happening. So I believe the problem is Mike Brown. I believe the problem is poor Black people. My field, they don't have a voice, and they are the main ones affected by these people plans, white people plans. They well-to-do Black folks don't have that worry too much. And just thinking about that too, like there's some sacrifices that have to be made in order to attend a lot of this stuff too, right? And so I think because we in these spaces and we have some of the luxuries to be able to do that, we take it for granted sometimes. Like if you're just say a single parent, mother or father, you got 2 or 3 children, you running around, you got to get them ready for school, and then it's a meeting at 6:00 on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Is that like top of mind for you?
It's not top of mind.
To that meeting at 6:00 on a Thursday night, or is it swimming practice, basketball practice? Is it getting these kids ready for tomorrow? And
this is what I'm saying. Like you go to where the people at, right?
Yeah.
So a big part of your community is at football practice.
Yeah.
Right. Say, hey, doing football practice here. We want to get the parents together, and because they there with their kids anyway. Let's talk about this because I want your input. Something like that. You go in there and because people want to feel like they are included and their situation is thought of.
Yeah.
Right. And then when they do create the spaces, because I've seen like amazing, like they have a 12 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, a 6 o'clock, a Monday, a Thursday. Like I've seen meetings, but where they do it, they have it, they still don't tell the people.
Okay.
So you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like they're still not getting, like they make these arrangements for them. And I also think that they do that to say, see, they're not coming anyway.
Right.
Right. Like we hear what y'all saying, but then you still don't go to where the people at, because a lot of times we come in and we talk about, oh man, I would have loved to come if I would have known that this was happening. Oh man, I was looking for something like this. But
and I guess this some of the comments and just what you're saying too, it reminds me, right, that of this idea that we're not a monolithic community, and everything that's important to everybody is not always the same. And so Mika again, she say they get to Crenshaw with no problem. And that's priorities.
It is priority. And they get there late night, but look at the marketing.
Okay.
Look at so you go in, people. So the same people that can get them to Crenshaw can get them to those meetings.
You think so?
Yes, they can, because they follow them. I've seen them where they come out there, they'll go sell out crabs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And
like,
you think that those people, we talk to those people, they could help us get
some of those people
engaged.
can. Like you got your DJ Ish.
Okay.
You got some people.
We did some stuff with DJ Ish.
You know that you
around
had
Amendment 4. We did some stuff at the
remember
at the
when
social. Yeah.
West was out there, they got the
West
people out there.
Some of our biggest family fun days. Yeah.
Again, because they have
children at the fun days. Yeah.
They're touching the people.
Yeah.
So you got to get to who touching the people.
Okay, I hear that.
And if you get to the people, if you get who touching them, then they'll bring them in. You see that you have so many people in this community that you have your big bowls.
Yeah.
That what they do. You know what I mean? They bring the people in, and I have a huge thing about give the people what they want. And then give them what they need.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. So if y'all tapping in, it's Motivational Monday, and we're talking about the gas plant community meeting that they had, and the bigger issue around how do we get our community to show up for some of these engagement opportunities, because there's a lot of decisions that are being made for us, and I'm putting "for" in air quotes. And for our area, and we're not a part of these decision-making processes.
And you want me to tell you, a lot of people that hang out like at Crenshaw and all this other stuff, they doing all this other stuff, they still are invested in this city.
Yeah.
Like
and they're registered voters.
Yes.
That was one of the strategies. Again, shout out to Mr. Edmond with a lot of the work that we were doing, because he was like, man, look, it's 300 people in this line. Probably 85-90% of them are registered voters. Like everybody who's in that line can't vote. So
how many
you can't not vote, because we think, oh, well, they're not voting. But if you appeal to them, maybe they would.
Like I have sat in the club line, like when Cabana was here, and had people sign petitions while they sitting in the line.
Yeah.
Like I done went down there and talked to it. Like people might look at me crazy, and they be like, "Yeah," and I'm telling them why, and they sign it.
Oh yeah, they'll do it.
You gotta go to the people.
Yeah. No,
and you can't be afraid of the people.
No, you absolutely cannot. So you got to go where they are. You got to have credible messengers resonate with what they're talking about as well. So again, we talked about Bird Group and their proposal. The Foundation Vision Partners, they put in a proposal as well. Housing Authority also had one in. Housing Authority, they're proposing 80 units. And it looks like the parcel that they chose is not in the main site. Like they got a spot right across the street. So if it looks like Housing Authority, what they're proposing could probably happen like right away, whether they use regardless of what happens with the rest of the 86
they don't want the whole thing. They just want
we just want a little spot over here off to the side. You know what I'm saying?
Let us do what we do.
Let us do what we could do. We put 80 units on that senior housing, focusing on residents who have been displaced. They're saying that they can start immediately, and there's enough space for scale for them, for other people as well. But they're saying we don't need the whole 86 acres.
And see, here we go. Yeah. This is my problem. If you give the housing authority that time, then I want you to circle back to my Fred Simmons and let him build on his property that's just sitting up there. But because he own it, and I feel like he's this black man, you're giving him all this red tape.
Oh wow!
So
the black man get the red tape,
right? So figure out a way so that he can be successful on his property, and it's not just sitting up there. Absolutely.
And so you have the Housing Authority, and then you have the one that kind of kicked this off with this unsolicited bid. It was ARC investors, and they're saying that they bring in innovation, jobs, ownership, and the future economy.
You know what that sound like to me?
What it sound
Chat
like?
GPT, go back to the board. Like it was like that. As soon as you said
jobs, ownership.
No. Like you hit all the boxes. You put the thing in Chat GPT and let it tell you, spit it out of what you need to say.
20,000 jobs and a tech hub and community investment fund, so that people. That was one of the things that we talked about too, was having like a community investment fund so that people could put their money in and actually have some ownership.
I have to double click on ARC for something in my senses don't make it feel right.
Oh yeah, something in the senses make a lot of this stuff don't feel right. And then the other conversation about displacement, and so you had people who were displaced and how they return. I mean, that's going to be a challenge in itself too. Like, how do you prioritize people who have been displaced and get them to return? Like,
They not.
That's why I said it's like this stuff sounds good, but when you start looking at like implementation and action, like how are you actually going to pull this off? That's
no, because if they left because they failed on one.
Left, y'all can come back. How?
Yeah, they listen.
How?
I felt unwanted. You know what I mean? I don't want to be nowhere where I have to force something.
Yeah.
People are leaving, even though they love it here, they're leaving because they can't afford it.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Not only can they not afford the rent, they can't afford the utilities.
I mean, you think about groceries and all this other stuff.
And gas and all this other stuff. And post Spirit.
Yeah. So Spirit, prime location. What happened with Spirit?
Spirit is officially shut down.
Okay.
They canceled.
Spirit Airlines.
It's officially closed their doors.
Spirit like one that people use? Because I used to hear bad stuff about Spirit.
Y'all can say whatever you want by Spirit. Okay. I was a Spirit girl, and most people are Spirit people.
Okay.
Like I'm not. Now that Spirit is gone, you hear all your Spirit. Oh man.
Now people miss Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And Spirit. Like I had a really good experience, and like I've traveled Spirit a lot. The girls travel Spirit a lot. A matter of fact, Spirit sponsored June's Diary.
Okay.
For many of years.
Okay. And I saw a post that they was blaming Biden for killing Spirit because I guess Spirit and JetBlue was trying to merge.
That wasn't that.
And they said that they wouldn't allow the two of them to merge. And they said if the merger would have happened, then Spirit would still be here. So people were saying because the Biden administration killed that merger, they also killed Spirit.
No, that's that might have some. I double tap that, but also you have DeSantis and you have Trump that's here. That Spirit was born here.
Oh, in Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
And Fort Lauderdale, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And as creative as they can be to save these jobs, they chose not to.
Okay.
You know, you done seen where he done came in and swoop and act like he was saver of the day, and the offer that he offered wasn't.
So they did offer some help for Spirit?
I think.
Okay.
Don't make me lie.
Okay. Okay.
But they're closed now.
Yeah. Bottom line, Spirit is done, y'all.
And they were trying to hold on.
Yeah, I mean,
Southwest wanted to merge with Spirit, and so now you look at Frontiers probably might be next.
Really? You think Frontier might be another one of those?
I mean,
economical airlines that don't survive this administration and what's going on?
Just this climate period.
Yeah, I hear that. And I did see something where they were saying that the joblessness in Florida is up. And so, and I don't have like the data, I'm just riffing. It's Motivational Monday. But they were saying like unemployment in Florida is kind of leading the nation right now. So there's thousands of jobs that came out. The jobs report came out and saying that, you know, joblessness in Florida is up and it's kind of leading the way. And so they were talking about it as though it's going to be helpful for Democrats during the midterm because, you know, now they can blame somebody saying, oh, well, they talking all this talk, but ain't no jobs for people.
I mean, listen, all I'm going to tell you is strategize, organize, and execute.
Yes, please and thank you.
Right, there you go.
And this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. And that's your Motivational Monday message from Qiana. So the Manhattan Casino. Saw an article that talked about the Manhattan Casino. So the Manhattan Casino, a lot of folks have been asking what's going on with the Manhattan Casino on the Deuces. And from what I saw, they said the city of St. Petersburg is actually planning to operate it themselves. There's no lease. They won't be leasing it out. They're not handing it over to a private company. The city is actually going to take direct control of the Manhattan Casino. For those who don't know, Manhattan Casino is a historic cultural landmark located on 22nd Street South, what we refer to as the Deuces. And the city is now planning to run the operations directly. They'll do programs, events, and activities, and then they're managing the space as a public asset. So they're not, again, opening it up for a private company to do it. The city's going to run it comparable to like how they run Sunken Gardens and these other spaces. And so
I'm gonna throw it out there. Hire me to run it.
Okay.
You need like. Yeah, hire me.
Hire Q to run the Manhattan Casino?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're saying that they got
to still hire. They
city staff that they're going to do it. So if they hire you, you would be a city employee.
That's it. That's okay.
Yeah,
However you want to do it.
The city of St. Petersburg is officially saying we got it. We just gonna do it. What you think about that? Do you think the city should do it, or you think they should open it up to somebody private to run the space?
I think they should open up just like they did downtown. The Mahaffey Theater.
Okay.
They own it. Bill Edwards run it.
Yeah, and I think their contract may be expiring.
Yeah, but they've seen
either
the
expiring or expired. I think I saw something where they said Bill Edwards was kind of wrapping up that phase of their work too.
Okay.
Yeah, they may be looking for an operator. Google it, find it. We can talk about it maybe Wednesday.
We can Google find it.
Yeah, but I hear you because I remember when I was on council, that blew my mind. One of the first or second meetings, we were kind of in by that point. It was like maybe December of 2022. Still new on council, maybe like a month and a half in, and two items that were on the agenda. One was the renewal of the contract for the Mahaffey, where they were re-upping with Big Three, which is Bill Edwards Group.
Yep.
And they were providing them with like some subsidies, giving them money for repairs and all of that stuff. And then the following item was the Manhattan Casino. And that was the meeting where they basically shut it down and said that they were not going to support the Urban Collective, who was, operating it and running it at the time. They gave an update. There was no actual action for the council to take at that point. It was just an update meeting saying the Urban Collective group is, going to be out, and then the city was going to be shutting it down to do renovation. Yeah. That was December of 2022, and
now we're at 2026.
Yeah, and still have a promise to open date.
That was supposed to be in 2026 originally.
That's what they said. They said it's the spring, so they said it's supposed to be opening in the spring of this year.
Okay.
And then bookings, I think they're going to start taking bookings, and so if you wanted to do something at the space, you would be able to do that. But do you think that the community is going to be able to fully benefit from the Manhattan Casino under this this model with the city running it?
I mean, it's a possibility. It's going to be like it's going to be like 31st, like Boyd Hill.
Okay. Hammock Hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the good thing is with the city running it, and if it's city owned, you know that they can't charge you too much.
You would think.
You would think, because usually those spaces are feasible for the the neighborhood or the people that rent it. Like I done rented at Hammock Hall.
Okay.
A couple of times.
Okay.
And so you think
any difficulties, any challenges?
I've never had any difficulties getting any of those spaces.
Okay.
That's like renting the gym and all that other stuff. But then there is other red tape that comes, like, there's other things that they tell you can't and cannot do.
Okay.
At those spaces because it's city owned. You're looking at alcohol.
That's some of the can't do's.
Yeah, you usually can't.
Okay.
And there's a little bit more red tape you got to go through.
So what y'all think? Do y'all think? Put it in the chat. Should the city be running the Manhattan Casino, or would you prefer to have somebody from the community to actually operate it?
I'd rather the community, and
not the city
that partners up with the city.
Okay, so having a good relationship with the city to run it, but having the autonomy
what did Dan
a private
say?
Organization can do. All right, Dan says the mayor is using Manhattan Casino as a political push for his campaign. The next mayor will put it back in the hands of an actual operator. That's Dan's prediction.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
And congratulations to Dan for Jackson.
Jackson's
Jackson's is open. I haven't seen the advertisement. I got to make it out there.
Hiring too, I think. They said, Dan, you still looking for people? Put it in the chat. Let us know. We talking about jobs and job creation. And so people need work. So if you need work, Dan might have some for you. Would you rather? Did we do Would You Rather?
No, Would You Rather. I'll tell you what the Would You Rather, and I just shut it down. Okay. Right? Would you rather?
All right.
Call someone by the wrong name twice, or avoid saying their name at all for the whole conversation?
Call someone. Okay. Keep going. Call someone by
the wrong name twice.
Okay.
Avoid their name the whole conversation. I'm avoiding your name.
I do that anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a name avoider.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm a name avoider. I got it bad too.
I do too.
I got it so bad. I got it so like.
And then later on, I'll be like, "What's that? What's that?" Like I don't know who the person is, right?
Yeah, I have great interactions with people, but I just can't remember their names. I need to. I don't even know if I
brain
need to
say
at
it
this
more
point.
than say their names.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm trying anymore at this point. Like at one point, I used to be trying, like, okay, I'm gonna try real hard to try and do this thing, but it just haven't worked out that way.
So why is it so people like, excuse me, what is it so hard to say? What's your name again?
Why is that? Yeah,
it's so hard for you to be like.
So I tell you this, for me, it's hard when they really know me.
Right. That's really
because they talk to me like they
know everything.
And I'm like, dang, I don't know who this person is. Like, I don't know their name. I know who you are, but I don't know your name.
But what makes it so hard to say?
Because I feel like I should know.
Right, you should, but you know you don't know.
Yeah. And I don't want to ask. I think I'm gonna look my mid-year resolution. I'm not gonna not ask. So,
what's your name again?
Yeah.
But then
what's a polite way to do it without people taking offense?
What's the polite way to get somebody?
Give us a call. Tell us. Help us out, y'all. We need a polite way
so
to ask somebody what their
wing...
name is so that you don't do either one of these. Because the would you rather call someone by the wrong name twice during the conversation or avoid their name altogether? In order to do neither one of those, what's a polite way for you to ask somebody what their name is? Somebody give us a call. Let us know what that how you handling that. Because right now, I still have
I think so. He said we probably asked them that they name at least 5 times.
That's why you don't want to ask again because you've already.
You need a wing.
Yeah.
You know what? You need a wing person, like a new person.
Okay.
That can be like, "Hi, I'm Tom." And they'd be like, "And I'm Margaret."
So that way, oh yeah. Margaret, I'm so glad you are. Yeah, some good people. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a struggle, especially when you in front of people all the time. And I felt really bad when I was on council because like you get so many people that come up, and it's like I feel like I should know this person's name, but I don't know their name.
Like Can we like make it about age? Like, boy, I'm getting
No, I've been like that.
Okay.
I've been like that. I think moving a lot kind of did that because we move so much that a lot of my relationships are blurs. And so like I went to a lot of different schools, met a lot of different people. So it was a lot of people who remember me from school, but I don't remember them. Because I can't even remember like what school we went to. Like I was doing laundry and a woman came up to me. I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. She was an old woman too. And I'm looking at this old lady like wondering, like, okay, dang, this is an old lady.
Yeah.
And then she like came up to me and called my name and was like, we went to school together. I'm like, hey, I thought this was an old lady.
Let me tell you.
And we went to middle school together. So I'm like, oh man, I felt bad in that moment though. What to say? I think saying bro or sis works well in replace of names. Works for me. Okay.
But everybody ain't your bro or your sis. See, this is so here we go.
Yeah.
And this is when everybody think they your friends.
Okay.
Like everybody think y'all real close and you really not because you, hey bro, hey sis.
Yeah. No, Miss Mindy, thank you for that. She said it's okay. I asked someone nearby, who was that? Yeah. No need to apologize. Just keep talking.
And I do too. Like I did sometimes.
I just had somebody do that to me. They was like, "Who is that again?"
I do that. People have full conversations, and sometimes Cheyenne know them, and sometimes I know them. Right. And we boom. And me and Shy's like, you didn't even know who that was. I'm like, nah. Then she'll have to go down. I'm like,
oh, that's right.
That is like I don't know the face, but I just don't know the name. Like I'm sorry. So if I don't know your name,
practice. Yeah. Top of the morning.
He talking about that.
No doubt. And LA Keys, appreciate you, my brother. Top of the morning. Thank y'all. Thank you all. He didn't say y'all. That was me. Thank you all for the support and love. The Breakfast Club showed up for the cookout on Saturday. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, man. Happy to hear that. And I was worried, my brother, because when that rain came, I was like,
and then when I heard about the fire, I'm like, oh.
See, I heard about the fire later, so I'm glad to know everything worked out because it was a lot went into it. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, this is so unfortunate because I know what people put into planning these events, and then to have that type of weather. It's definitely.
And I like outside events. And then Brain say, "Here we go, Qiana."
Here we go. So if you're just tuning in, it's the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We've been covering a lot of ground. You can go back, Ms. Mindy. Thank you as well, because I know that was when we talked about the Manhattan Casino and what the city's plans.
We gotta get Mindy on here. She got some. She's active in the community. I would love to talk more because people need to get to the dentist.
Okay. Oh my God.
People need to get to the dentist.
Yeah, it is huge. That's true. Because I remember, like, do they still teach in school, like how to brush your teeth and do all of the things?
Save the water. We talked about that. I wasn't saving the water, but
you doing it now? Did we change it?
Yeah, you are. I'm intentional about cutting the water off.
We changed your life a little bit. And so we did talk about the Manhattan Casino. Again, cities looking to own it, operate it. They said it's supposed to be open this spring. And then bookings, I think they said bookings were supposed to be happening in the fall. I don't know if that happened, but I do know that the press release said that springtime was when they were scheduled to be opening the newly renovated Manhattan Casino. I think they said they put maybe like $4.8 million in it, and it will be city-owned, city-operated.
And it better look like it, too.
It better look like $4.8 million.
It better look like
it better look like
$5 million.
It
better look like you better have the creme de la creme, all of that on that. Listen.
For real. All right, and so we do have, I got a what the people say, and I also got what
Ask Qiana. So do what the people say, because we got 15 minutes, then we'll do the Ask Qiana.
So what the people say, brought to you by yourbrotherjohn.com. If you want to really know what I'm into and how I'm into it, you can go to yourbrotherjohn.com. So what the people say, this topic is around vows. So in the wedding vows, you got all of these like sickness and in health, richer or poorer, like
to death do us part.
But then there's this one that we don't talk about a lot. It says to have and to hold. And so I asked them, was in this, I'm in the marriage group on social media.
I saw it.
And
I'm in that marriage group
too.
You're
in the marriage group? How you get in the marriage group?
Because I want to be married one day. I'm in expiring, so I'm in there. I be wanting to put my little pictures like, show you how long you and y'all been married. Not yet.
Okay.
But it's coming. I'll throw it out there. But go ahead.
I hear that. So to have and to hold. And so we asked, what does it really mean to have and to hold? And as Mindy said, she would be happy to come. So we'll make sure that we get you the information. So the overall vibe on what to have and to hold mean, there was some deep thoughtful answers, some relationship wisdom, and as well as some humor. Of course, people always have jokes. And so one of the core themes, they said that having and holding is commitment and choosing each other. So I choose you and I keep choosing you was kind of the idea, accepting your partner fully, having a lifelong commitment. So it's not just getting married, it's staying committed daily was some of the interpretations of to have and to hold.
Have and to hold, like I have you and I hold you down.
Okay.
Listen,
I got you.
So like,
and keep on having
like,
you.
Like when I hold you, like when stuff get worse, when it get bad, and like you lose your job, I'm holding us down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I have you when it's good, and I'm holding you down when it's bad.
I hear that.
That's my interpretation of it.
That's Q's have and hold.
Yeah, have and hold. We lock and loaded, however you want to do it.
Locked and loaded. Some of the others will support, care, and protection. So that means you're responsible for how you show up for your partner, staying through the hard times. So hold on when it gets tough. Fix it, don't replace it. Work through success and failure. So the message for this one was real love shows up when it's not easy. That's another part of the having and the holding.
Because every relationship, like you go through this, like you have your highs, you have your lows. But like what keeps you there at the lows? because it's easy to rock the holding, right? Because it's easy to rock with people when the highs, because everything good. But when people are at their lows, when they're going through their mental breakdowns, their depressions, their insecurities, or at that point right there, how do you stay in there? Because it's not always the safest. Yeah. You know what I mean? It can be toxic. A lot of people say stuff that they don't mean, and it can be hurtful, and you take at that low point, you take a lot of blows that you didn't expect.
So is that a part of the worser? The what they say, the better and the worser, that might be the and the worser might not be the word, but that's how we talk around here.
Yeah, I mean, it could.
Yeah.
But to have in the whole, all of that
don't always mean money, like poor spirit, poor, mindset.
Right.
Attitude, poor. Yeah.
All of that.
But having and holding.
Yeah, through all of that.
Okay. That's all in the package.
I think it is. Because you signed some agreements that repeat themselves just to make sure. You ever did a test, they ask you the question 50 times.
But they ask you in a different way?
Every time, just to make sure you got it.
Okay. So here's some of the key takeaways that from the have and hold conversation, y'all. So the key takeaways, the people are saying.
Thanks for the stars, Mindy.
The people are saying to have equals accept you, choose you, receive you fully. And then to hold means to keep you, support you, and stay with you through everything. So lots of people feel that people are good at having, but they struggle with holding. They said the commitments fade when things get hard. And that's a little bit of what you were talking about as well. So do you think people are better today at having than they are at holding?
People are horrible at holding.
And the divorce statistics bear that witness, right?
Yeah.
So what y'all think? Are people better at having or at holding? Put it in the chat. Let us know. To have or to hold. Are people better at having or at holding? All right. So yeah, but that was interesting. I just thought, and it's still like, what happens in that marriage group, once you put something in there, like you got to turn off your notifications. Man, that thing is exploding. And so, yeah, but thank you for engaging. Let us know. Y'all put it in the chat. And then we also have an Ask Qiana.
Okay.
Ask Qiana, brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, ocgc.coop. Ask Qiana. These always trip me out when they say be honest. When that's the first part of the question, be honest.
Whenever you laugh, I always think
as though you wouldn't be honest, right?
No,
yeah.
I'm going to lie to you. No,
all right, ask Qiana. Qiana, be honest. Are we really checking on people or just saying, let me know if you need anything so we can feel we did our part? Because when somebody is really going through it, they're not always in a place to ask for help. Half the time, they don't even know what they need. They're just trying to get through the day. But we send that one text, maybe say a quick prayer, and then go about our lives like we showed up. My question is, quote, let me know if you need anything, actually support, or is it a polite way of putting responsibility back on the person who's already struggling? And what does it really look like to show up for someone, not just say, I'm here if you need anything?
I think it's both, because when you have to know the person, right?
Okay.
And then sometimes you don't know what people need. Yeah. Like you can go, like I can run over there with like basket of fruit and think this might make your day, and then to find out later on you're allergic to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or and then like people are going through stuff and you think that like they want to hear your words, they want help them find out the decisions, and it can be overwhelming depending on what the situation is, and some help is not helpful, and it comes from a caring place.
Some help is not helpful.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
And it comes from a caring place, but that's not what people need. So like some people may just let me know if you need something. You know what I mean? I'm here. That may be
just done went all the way crazy.
Oh, it done went lopsided on us.
Right? Like, why y'all ain't tell us that?
That's okay. They're engaging, they're good.
That Ask Qiana just took them all the way out.
And then sometimes it would like let me know, because sometimes like you let me know. I'd rather you let me know.
Okay.
than for me to try to figure it out for
like
you.
what you need.
Yeah, tell me what you need, and if I could do it, I will.
Okay, so let me know if you need anything. That was the question. Is it actually support, or is it a polite way of putting the responsibility back on the person who's already struggling?
And it is. It's both.
Yeah, let me know if you need anything.
But
support.
it's putting it back on you so that you can say what you need.
Okay.
Like today, like you say, like, Qiana, listen, I really need you. I can't pick up the kids today.
Okay.
Okay, I got you.
I got you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But me saying like, oh, you want me to bring you lunch?
Yeah.
You already got lunch. That ain't helpful for you. Know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
like, I don't
like everybody bringing lunch. So you
right. So you knew that. Like,
too much chicken. Yeah.
I tell people, let me know what you need. If you need to call and just me to shut up.
Okay.
You want somebody to cry with you.
So you add.
I'll add some stuff like
that they may need.
Like if you whatever you need, just let me know.
With
and whatever
some examples. Yeah.
With some examples.
Yeah.
I sometimes I do that.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's probably a little more helpful than just saying, let me know if you need anything. Because you're right, writer. I appreciate that. People sometimes, man, when you in them mixes, you really don't know what you need. Like you just kind of lost. You just kind of spinning, and you have no idea. And I like what Miss Mindy said. My sister was really good at that too. She said sometimes the best thing you can do is sit with the person and be quiet and hold their hand. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, just presence.
And sometimes you don't need nothing. Like like when I was going through when my brother was sick, and when I finally told, I was like, listen, don't send me a million text messages. I'm just telling y'all this is what it is. I don't want to talk to nobody. Y'all just pray.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't want, because I knew that the first phone call was gonna make me cry, break me down. And I need to concentrate on the mission in hand. Right? And that's all.
Got things to do.
Right. I need to get what I need to be. I can't be distracted. So when something is going on in my life, whenever I tell people, like, just let me go.
Okay.
Like,
space is one of the things.
Space is what I need.
When they say, let me know if you need anything, one of the things you need is space.
Right. And I show up to the spaces that I feel like I can.
Like
I can be in, like when, like throughout the Jerish, when I lost my son, I would just go to, it was urban eating.
Okay.
Then, and me and Brain would just like kind of talk. You know what I mean? And we'll do other things, but that was a safe space for me at that point that I could to go to. So I'll find myself, but I know I have to get myself together or I'm gonna break down.
I hear that.
And I know for me, I can't afford to break down at certain points.
Yeah. I see. I hear that. They can't afford to break down
at certain points.
Yeah, at certain points. Because here's the thing, like there's been times where I wanted to break down and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Right. And then I have people that I talk to and it's like, man, I'm trying to keep from breaking down. I'm like, why? I wish I could just break down for a minute and just have a ugly cry and get it all out.
When you want to.
Like I had some moments where it's like, man, I just wish I could just let it go right now.
You know what's what's so disappointing is like when you want to break it down and you're looking for that person and that person don't give you that.
Yeah.
Like you be like, oh, I just want to run. I just let me cry in your arms or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And that person can't be there.
That's enough to do it. Yeah.
That takes you down. It's like, why?
That's a different kind of, that's a different kind of break. That's a meltdown.
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes all you need is a good cry, man.
You do. Sometimes a good cry.
Like, stop that. Okay, I can't, man. If you feel like breaking down, go ahead.
Yeah, you do that. Get in the shower. Give yourself. Get in the shower. Do what you need to do. Close the door. Give yourself. You do need that space to.
It's like that. Like that's the release. You know what I'm saying? Like you holding it, you bottling it up, and all of that stuff, man. Give yourself permission to just break down, have a good ugly cry, and then come on out of it, get on with it.
And when situations, I tell my friends, and I'm like, hey, listen.
Yeah.
I'm giving you 72 hours.
Okay.
72 hours to mope around.
Yeah.
Cry. But after that, we got to keep it moving. Now you can feel those emotions, but like I'm giving you 72 hours to let it stop your world.
Okay.
But after that,
then there's emotion towards something. But here's the thing that I've learned over the years.
That's what I
hear that. I hear that. One of the things I've learned over the years is I will never tell nobody to stop crying.
I ain't telling you to stop crying.
Yeah, if you crying, cry. I ain't gonna be the one to say, stop all that crying. Get yourself together. Man, look, especially if it's a black man. If a black man crying, the last thing I'm gonna tell him is to stop.
What I am gonna tell them,
man, get that out your system, run that.
I agree with you. But you can't let it stop your life.
Yeah. That's when,
that's the one thing. That's I give you 72 hours to let it stop your life.
I'll give you long as it takes.
No. My friends, this is me. I'm like, does not. No, you can grieve as long as you want.
Sure.
But for it to stop your life, you can't do it. Like when I minister to people who have lost their children, I tell them, feel every emotion. Yeah. Take your time. If it hits you, but don't stop your life.
I find it hard to just like, because I mean the stopping and starting, it don't happen all at once, right? Like it's kind of like a train.
You'll be surprised.
Like you stop and then. So you quit, but then you don't stop, right?
But some people do.
Like sometimes you
you'll be surprised,
quit and then eventually you stop.
No, listen, some people do.
Yeah,
they stay in this depressed state.
That's true. No,
right,
I've seen it.
And
I've seen it. Right.
And it's a lot of times like, and I can only speak from my aspect.
What you just said reminded me of like I know somebody who has been grieving for a very long time,
and they let it stop their life.
Yeah, and like their health has deteriorated since they started this journey, and I mean it's been bad. And I ain't the therapist or the one to diagnose or anything, but I can, as I reflect, their health and the grief kind of go hand in hand, and I've seen their health steadily decline because they haven't really processed or dealt with the grief.
And I'm not telling you not to grieve, because I grieve every day.
Yeah.
Right. But I just can't. And there's times when I just sit in my car and I cry.
Yeah.
And it just come out of nowhere. And then after I get that out, I'm like, all right, Qiana, let's go. And I'm not saying suck it up, but we still have something because like as a parent, especially when you lose a child, you feel like if you have a good day and you didn't think about your child that passed away, you don't love them the same a lot of times. When you try to move on from somebody that you cared about and you do it without them, the grief makes you feel like that.
Like you're not supposed to be happy.
Right. And that's a validation of your love. And it's not.
Yeah.
Because if they were still here and you wouldn't be thinking about the kids, if you had that good day and you came home and they was at the house, you would. So you have to still know that you're a parent regardless and you're human.
Right.
So feel it. But people will put that on them and then be stuck there. And they'll say that's the way that they're honoring their loved ones who passed away.
It's just by being in this perpetual state of
because this is how I'm honoring you because I'm miserable without you.
Wow. All right. Well, that was great, y'all. So let us know, put it in the chat. And then again, we had some amazing conversations earlier. So if you missed it, go back, watch the replay, tag a friend, tell a friend, share it. And then we'll be back on What's on Your Mind Wednesday with some updates. What's happening? What's going on? I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening in the political space. I think qualifying for these races is June. And so just starting to begin to have conversations about your vote plan, how you plan on doing it. The Supreme Court tripping. So like that's a whole thing.
You got new maps.
Florida drawing new maps in the middle of the year. So it's a lot that's happening that we need to be on top of, be aware. And it's 9 o'clock. And so with that, we'll let you know that up next is Sister Hughes.
Lose your shoes.
Shout all around the house. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Qiana.
And we out.
Bing, bing.